large. Right there will do. What do you know? We got another box inside of the box. More cardboard. Good thing we recycle. Come on, you're supposed to drop it. Everything's supposed to go together. Now I gotta. Just like that, guys. The Kitfox is done. May not have been as slick as some of the other dudes on the interwebs, but I got it together. I mean, the paint job's great. I don't know what they're actually called, the detached flaperons, I guess you can call it that. And yes, I said flaperons. So Hobby King includes a Y harness, so you can run standard ailerons if you're running a 4-channel receiver, or you can switch it to flaperons. They include 2 extensions if you're running a 6-channel receiver. And with that 6-channel receiver, we have the ability to run reverse thrust on our ESC. It comes with a reversible ESC. So in true bush plane fashion, you're going to be able to take off in a super short distance and land in a super short distance. And on top of that, it's got these chonky tires. Proper skookum. We are going to be able to land and take off this thing anywhere. This thing runs on a 3S 2200 milliamp LiPo. And for that, I'm setting my timer for 4 minutes because I fly pretty aggressively and I just want to be able to make sure that I land this thing with enough battery so I don't wind up in a sticky situation. And it has lights all over. You got signal lights. Are they signal? Directional lights? The green and the red on the wingtips, and you got a really bright LED on the back. So that's going to be good for maintaining your direction once you get a little bit away from yourself, and it just looks cool. These flaperons, I'm still having a hard time getting over because this is my first airplane that I've had where they're detached like this. It's almost like the, for you history buffs out there, the Ju-87 Stuka, where it has the detached control surfaces on the wings. Out of the box, the assembly's super fast. All you gotta do is put the horizontal tail on, install the rudder, the tail wheel, the main gear, and the wing, and the propeller, and you're up and running. Like, you could have this thing up and running within a half hour. The only things you have to provide are a transmitter, battery, and a receiver. Servos are installed, push rods are included, lights are included, everything else is here. And on top of that, which I think is pretty sweet, this thing has optional wingtips. Now I'm figuring the shorter wingtips, kind of like how the Spitfire did where they clipped the wings, is for a faster roll rate. But in keeping with traditional Stol plane fashion, I'm going to keep the longer wingtips on, just so I have a shorter takeoff and landing. With that, we are going to transition on over to the maiden flight. So I will see you guys at the flying field. Today, the flying field was my backyard. That was easy enough. Right out of my backyard, guys. So that's proof right there that this thing can handle it. And I have no gyro on this thing. So no AS3X, no safe, no nothing. And it's cruising. It's kind of like the, what is that? The TPX Tundra, the Tundra TPX. Takes right off out of the backyard. Now it's not like the Tundra in the sense of it's not a flat foamy. So it can stall, but it's really nice. Like, this is a really good flying airplane. I'm really loving this. And yes, FAA, if you're wondering, there is a broadcast module in this airplane. Don't come after me. Don't get your panties in a bunch, please. But yeah, this is nice. And full disclosure, I am running higher rates than right out of the box. I think I have my aileron set to 115. Elevator is at 150. Rudder is also at 150 because I watched a couple of other YouTubers' videos on this plane and they all said that they wanted a little bit more elevator and a little bit more rudder. And being that I'm landing in a very tight space, I figured it was a pro to incorporate a higher rate on those surfaces.
But otherwise, guys, I mean, this is pretty dope. Like, I'm flying this thing out of my backyard. I know I probably have more than 4 minutes of flight time, but just in case. This is pretty dope, man. Stick jam. It really isn't the most maneuverable plane in the world, but it's really, really I really love the way it handles. It's really floaty. It's my first bush plane, so I'm very happy with how this handles. And I am running the larger wingtips, the optional larger wingtips. And it's just cruising. All right, prepare for a landing, folks. Okay, take a couple of steps back, please, just in case. A couple of steps back, please, behind me. Oh, the flaperons help. This thing's hella floaty with the flaperons. That extra little bit of throw. All right, here we go. And I'm going to initiate the reverse thrust once I go over the house so I can stop this thing on a dime. After about 4 minutes of flight time, and I was flying about mid-throttle the whole flight with the reverse thrust at the end and a bunch of taxiing, we are chilling at 3.9. So I probably could have flown for another minute or two. So definitely fuel efficient.